from there, I found out about an organization called Freedom Force International, and I joined that. I want to just read you real quickly. The author of The Creature of Jekyll Island is the one that developed that organization, Freedom Force International. And got it here. 3 Commandments of Freedom. He wrote a longer one called The Creed of Freedom, which is just a 1-page document that I have on my wall that everyone that joins Freedom Force International has to sign that they will keep the Creed of Freedom. This is the 3 Commandments of Freedom. Individual rights. Only individuals have rights, not groups. Therefore, do not sacrifice the rights of any individual or minority for the alleged rights of groups. Equality under law. To favor one class of citizens over others is not equality under law. Therefore, do not endorse any law that does not apply to all citizens equally. And freedom of choice. The proper function of the state is to protect, not to provide. Therefore, do not approve coercion for any purpose except to protect human life, liberty, or property. Well, so the evolution of my political thinking was led to that membership in Freedom Force International. It's kind of a think tank, and we started a local chapter here in Atlanta a few months ago. And then someone asked me, well, I was on Facebook and telling all my friends some of these things that I started understanding. They said, well, you sound like a libertarian. And I was like, oh, really? I'll have to investigate and find out what is a libertarian. And so I read the national platform, and I was like, yeah, everything it says there I totally agree with, and it actually gave me more background and education in freedom. And I'm a real student, so I have read all kinds of things since then, educated myself. One of my favorite things that I read often is LouRockwell.com. How many of you frequently read LouRockwell.com's messages that come every day? For those of you that haven't, I encourage you to do that. And anyway, I need to wrap this up, but in my Senate race in District 42, running against Jason Carter, I really need a lot of support, and I'm planning, because it's coming up, I don't know if Shane mentioned, on May 11th, it's 2 weeks from this Tuesday, I need volunteers to come to the Decatur area on next Saturday, a week from today, and help me just go around in the neighborhoods as quickly as possible, hanging flyers on doors. Doug Craig is going to help me make copies and punch a hole in it so we can just quickly put the flyers on door handles. And so please meet with me afterwards or whenever you can, and let's get this organized. And then I have another day, Sunday, May 9th. And finally, I want to illustrate what I'll do when I get into office, because we have this problem, and it hasn't been forever that we've had this problem, but I can't get in my let's see. Because these Republicans and Democrats, almost for a second, will not stop me. So the problem we've had is that we have these Democrats over here. Every year the Democrats on the left and the Republicans on the right, and we just keep electing one after another. And what we really need is a third party in the middle here, the Libertarian Party. We have issues on both sides, and there's been other parties in the past here in Georgia. There's been the Populist Party, and so we need a Libertarian in office to shake things up and mix things up. And, so I hope to become that first Libertarian in the state Senate.